The news now on BBC One with Dermot Manahan.
Good afternoon. The police are to get new powers to tackle animal rights extremists who demonstrate outside scientists' homes. Harassment laws are also being toughened to protect employees at laboratories involved in animal testing. The International Olympic Committee is examining claims of unethical conduct to be broadcast on the BBC's Panorama programme. The programme says at least one member of the IOC was prepared to accept money to vote for London as the host of the Games in 2012. A gas pipeline has exploded in Belgium, killing 14 people. 200 have been injured. The blast happened on an industrial estate south of Brussels. An investigation's underway into how a British Airways jet took off from Heathrow Airport, trailing smoke and fuel. Vital screws on a door leading to the fuel tank had been removed and put in a plastic bag. A terminally ill man has won a legal battle to ensure doctors can't withdraw life-prolonging treatment. Leslie Burke from Lancaster feared guidelines issued to doctors would have allowed them to withdraw food against his wishes after he could no longer speak. It's being reported that Zara Phillips, the Queen's granddaughter, was knocked unconscious when she fell from her horse in Dorset. She was taken to hospital as a precaution and later driven home by her mother, the Princess Royal. The weather now mainly dry with some sunshine, but there's a risk of showers near eastern coasts. And that's it. I'll be back with the 6 o'clock news with Sean. Now we join our news teams across the UK.
Hello, good afternoon from Points West. A judge has taken the unusual step of naming the mother of a baby that Somerset Social Services are trying to trace. Andrew and Sakuna Milton from Wellington were sentenced yesterday to 6 months in prison after they refused to tell the court the baby's whereabouts. New closed-circuit TV images have been released to try to identify witnesses to a fatal stabbing in Bristol. Police are looking for 2 men who are yet to come forward following the murder of Craig Fussell. He died in June following an attack on Clouds Hill Road in the St George's area of the city. A 32-year-old man has been charged with his murder and has appeared in court. The man crashed to death on an industrial estate near Avonmouth on Tuesday has been formally identified by the police. 43-year-old Andrew Evans from the Hotwells area of Bristol was killed when a lorry hit the edge of a warehouse and masonry fell on top of him. The driver of the lorry, a 47-year-old man from the West Midlands, was arrested on suspicion of manslaughter and has been released on bail. Bristol City's player-manager Brian Tinian is being rewarded for his long service to the club tonight. He's played more than 500 games in over a decade at Ashton Gate. Tonight's testimonial match is against Premiership side Portsmouth. Now, hundreds are expected to turn out in Swindon this weekend for the town's Asian Mela. Last year was the first to be held and it was a great success. This time the Old Town Gardens will be filled with the sights, sounds and smells of Asia. It all starts at noon tomorrow and is free. And the final preparations are taking place for the 2004 Bristol Harbour Festival. The 2-day event will feature music, circus performances, tall ships and a massive flotilla of visiting vessels too. In cricket now, Mike Hussey is 60 not out in Gloucestershire's second innings score of 143 for 4 against Worcestershire at Cheltenham. And at Taunton there's been an easy victory for Somerset. They bowled out Sri Lanka A for 227 to win by 289 runs. Now the weather, it'll be a fine night across the West Country, although a few mist patches are possible later on. Another warm night, minimum temperature 14 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow will be a lovely summer's day with plenty of sunshine, light winds and temperatures of 24 degrees Celsius. And there's more of the same to come on Sunday. Lovely. Well, that's the latest for the West this afternoon. Do come and join us here on One for a jam-packed Points West tonight. Bye-bye for now.
Chance to get it right before the Olympics. As Steve Ackley perfects his throw, Haile Gebrselassie ups the pace. Kim Collins and Maurice Green, they go head-to-head. The London Grand Prix, the final lap on the road to Athens. Tonight from 6 on BBC 2 and BBC Radio 5 Live.
Time to kick off a summer afternoon of fun now on BBC One. CBBC is on the way right after CBeebies.
Hello, it's CBeebies with me, Chris, and a clown.
It's me, and I made the clown's face from the CBeebies website. And you could do the same and send your clowns in to us here at CBeebies.
Why don't you do that later, after you've seen the tweenies?